Bitcoin is creating a bear flag right now, and within 5 hours Bitcoin will be moving big for sure, because right now today the CPI data and the core inflation data will come out, and I will be exactly discussing this on today's update video, so make sure to watch this video till the end. It's going to be a very important one. I'm going to give an update on my trade. I'm going to give an update about where I think Bitcoin is heading towards next, so make sure to watch this video till the end. I also will give a brief update on what currently is going down with Ethereum, so don't forget to watch this video till the end. And can we once again slap up the likes back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term for Bitcoin. So after we've seen this significant movement towards the downside, we're right now starting to create a bear flag for Bitcoin. And after we're right now creating this bear flag, as soon as we do break below this very important level of support, we could see a bigger continuation happening for Bitcoin towards the downside. And of course, due to the fact that the CPI data and core inflation data will come out today, we will be seeing more volatility happening as soon as this data comes out, and it will come out exactly on 12:30 GMT, and that is in approximately 4 to 5 hours after this video is live. So yes, currently, if we're looking at the inflation, we're expecting it's going to drop by 0.1%, but it remains to be a little bit sticky, and it's going to be very important to look at the food inflation and core inflation. And if we will be looking at that, we can see that actually the core inflation is going to stay at the same level, probably somewhere around 5.6%, what means that the core inflation remains to be sticky, and that is also probably a reason why we could potentially see a bigger dump happening today on the price chart of Bitcoin and potentially some classic stocks as well, because Bitcoin usually is the most volatile once the CPI data comes out here. So make sure to keep your eyes wide open on it right now. If I'm looking at the 4-hourly time frame, Bitcoin indeed broke below very important support, and right now we're seeing that small continuation towards the downside happening. And ever since we broke towards the downside, I did open up a small short position. Currently, this shorting position is about 2.7k in profit. It's a very small one. I will continue to have this trade open because there is a very big likelihood that we're going to break down of the bear flag. And if that happens, Bitcoin is probably going to see a continuation lower. And of course, to be very clear, as soon as Bitcoin breaks below this very important support box around 27,000 US dollars, we're going to see a bigger dump happening for Bitcoin. So once Bitcoin does break below this level, the price targets for me are going to be somewhere around $24,000, because if you're looking at the head and shoulders pattern for Bitcoin, you can currently see as soon as we do break below the neckline, the price target of this pattern right here is going to be somewhere around 24 to 24 and a half, and that is why we'll be targeting these levels, and that is why we'll be trying to continue to ride my trade towards the downside. At the meantime, I am still willing to be opening up a gigantic Bitcoin long position, and I will be starting to be opening up this long position as soon as Bitcoin comes down to 24,000 US dollars. So I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on that level. If Bitcoin does decide to be breaking down, I am expecting a bigger continuation down is going to be happening, and the levels where I would really start to be buying more in towards Bitcoin is really around the 24,000 US dollar barrier, right? So just like I said, like you can see right here, as soon as we do break below this very important support, maybe we're going to be bouncing from it due to the fact that the CPI data is going to come in a little bit more favorable. But if we do break below this level, then I am expecting the next big support is going to be $24,000 to $25,000. And like you can see, the $27,000 is a very interesting and good level of support, but between that, there's just not a lot of support and resistance, and there's just not a lot of volume traded in that range. So due to that, I am expecting there's going to be an extremely big move initiated for Bitcoin. So that's why I will be looking out for that one right now. And basically, once we do confirm the break below this level, you will be the first one to know here on my channel. So don't forget to subscribe right now here. And just like I said, once we come back towards this very important box of support right here, it is of course previous resistance on the market, but it is also very big volume support. I'm going to be opening up a gigantic Bitcoin long position again, so keep your eyes wide open on that one. I will be deploying more than 200,000 US dollars on this next Bitcoin trade, so make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay exactly up to date about my next legendary Bitcoin trade here. Of course, we can see on the daily time frame that we're so far holding up the support, and we're basically still consolidating in this very important range right here. And once we break out of it, either up or down, we could really start to see which direction Bitcoin is really heading towards. So stay up to date for that one as well. And basically, once looking at Bitcoin, we can see that there's a lot of momentum indicators currently telling us that we're about to have a reversal. And for me, I will be just very patiently wait to see if we do break below that support. If we confirm the break below $27,000, then it's confirmed. I think we're going to move down to $24,000. As long as we're holding up towards that level, I think we could still bounce back towards the upside. Of course, for Bitcoin, the most important resistance is trading around 31,000 US dollars. And due to that reason, I will be very careful with trading Bitcoin long on the very important resistance. I will be just waiting to see if we do break above it. Then I'm going to be, of course, initiate bigger long positions for Bitcoin. But as long as we're just getting rejected by this level, it doesn't make any sense for me to be opening up a long position exactly in resistance. So that is why I'm willing to wait for the potential retest also of the inverse hand and shoulders, because on the weekly time frame we create the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and if we will be retesting this level right here, it's going to grant us a very big buying opportunity. And to be very clear, this level is going to come in somewhere around 24,000 US dollars. Of course, once we do drop, I will make an emergency update or either jump live on the channel to show you exactly what I will be doing with my trades, and will be a massive trade for sure. At the same time, Ethereum has been extremely deflationary. We can see that actually the last week on Ethereum, the supply decreased by more than 63,000 Ethereum, what is actually quite significantly. And on this space, we're going to see deflation of about minus 2.7% for Ethereum. So that is actually very bullish for Ethereum. But on the 12-hour time frame, we're still trading on very important support. If we do break below this support, yeah, it's going to be very bearish. But of course, it's going to come in at what Bitcoin is going to do. If Bitcoin is going to drop, Ethereum is probably going to follow. But of course, on the weekly time frame also for Ethereum, the level to really break above here is 2,100 US dollars. So let's see what is going to be happening over there. But as soon as we do break above this level right here, I'm definitely going to be very bullish on Ethereum. But yeah, for me, since Ethereum is so deflationary, and of course it's going to stay deflationary over the time, I will be adding more Ethereum towards my hodl back. So that is what I will be doing right now here. But anyways, this was it for me in today's update video. Make sure to keep your eyes wide open where the CPI data is going to come in at. And of course, that would maybe potentially give us a direction whether the Bitcoin support on $27,000, this level right here, is going to hold or whether it's going to fall. So make sure to keep your eyes wide open on it. I will be opening up a big trade on $24,000. And of course, I will be opening up this trade with more than $200,000. Already, I deposited more than 160,000 US dollars in towards my Bybit account. So if you're interested in trading yourself, don't forget to go to the link in the description right now, sign in with an account on Bybit or BitGet. And actually, if you use this link in the description right now, you can claim an additional deposit bonus up to $30,000. So make sure to go to the link in the description right now of today's video and sign up with an account, and we'll see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.